Hello, everyone. How are y'all doing out there? I'm doing great myself. I just moved into school. I moved into my new house at school. That's right, you heard correctly. I'm no longer living in a dorm. I'm sharing a house with a few of my friends here at school. As you probably know, that means a lot more freedom. Don't have to live on campus, deal with certain things that happen on campus. There's always millions of people, there's always noise, sometimes you want to get away a little bit. Sometimes when you're living in a dorm, you don't always have that chance. So I'm really happy to have a house this year. Life is good. Life is good. I feel like this was the first year that I was actually excited to go back to school. And normally, when the summer's coming to an end, I don't want to go back to school. But this year I was like, I don't mind it, Sometimes you get a little tired of summer, when you're just hanging out with your friends, partying all the time. Sometimes, you want to go back to school. You realize, hey, I kind of want to use my brain again. Eager to learn, go back into that flow. Second to last year of school that I'll probably ever have. I'm a junior in college now, so my room is awesome. Let's do a little mini tour. Here's my desk. We got this at Goodwill for $10. It's a big desk. It's a really good purchase. VSW belt. I'm holding this belt for my friend Madman Paul Riccio. He is currently the VSW World Champion of Venom Strike Wrestling. So he gets to hold the belt. I'm just keeping it for him, keeping it safe. My dresser. I'm going to hang up some posters and stuff so the room's not so bland. But for now, that's pretty much it. Oh, there's a kendo stick. Yeah. I don't know why this is in my room. If somebody comes in my room, you better watch. My vinyl collection. This is my Amon Amarth vinyl. Viking metal. Favorite record of all time, Does This Look Infected by Sum 41, signed by all the members of the band. Oh, I have the new Haunt record, If Icarus Could Fly. I've been playing this thing nonstop. Another one of my favorite records of all time, the original Suicidal Tendencies. I'll never forget the story behind this one. For me, I remember when I was first starting to write music back in high school when I was a junior, I wanted to write like punk music, but faster. And I was like, where have I heard these power chords going back and forth really fast before? And I realized that I saw Suicidal live opening for Megadeth. I just didn't know who they were. So I put on the first album on YouTube, and I was like, the first song immediately, Suicide's an Alternative. I was like, oh my god, this music hypes me the hell up. So I fell in love with this band and this first album, and I got it on vinyl, and I've listened to it about 1,000 times. I always put it on at the gym. It's so hype. Great for punk fans, great for metal fans, great for everybody. This is actually a gift from my mom. I must have taken this by accident. I got her the Styx Pieces of 8 record because my mom really likes Styx. If you guys ever seen that 70s show, Hyde likes to rip on Styx a lot. They all like Styx, but the only one actually that admitted wanting to go see them was Eric Foreman, and he waited overnight to buy tickets for the Styx concert. Here's a record I've talked about in the past before, my Power Trip record, Nightmare Logic. This album came out in 2017. It's definitely my favorite record that year. I bop this all the time. Still do, but I can't wait for the next Power Trip album because I only have so many songs to listen to. Oh, this was the new Ghost album. This was pretty cool. I'm not the biggest fan of Ghost, but when it was coming out, I figured I would give them a shot, and I wasn't disappointed with this record. I pre-ordered it on vinyl, so the first time I heard it was on the vinyl. And, they really made their album like as if it was going to be played in an arena. You hear that epicness behind every song on the album. Speaking of arena bands, Iron Maiden. This is probably my top 5 favorite records as well. Number the Beast by Iron Maiden. I love this record to death. Every song on it is like a banger. Besides Invaders, that's the only one that I don't really listen to. Invaders! Not a big fan of that one, but Children of the Damned, The Prisoner, Acacia Avenue, 22 Acacia Avenue. Some of these songs are the songs that I have the windows down, screaming the lyrics to. Not actually screaming, just yelling really loud. This is a classic, the first Boston record. This one's beat to shit. This is an original from the 70s, but it's not really that rare. Everybody has the first Boston album. So it's just a fun record to pop on. My friend Evan always says, let's put on Boston whenever he comes over. And so I hear that one nonstop. Obituary. Now this is recommended to me by my friend Tucker. I was like, Tucker, what's the best obituary record? Because I saw them open for Hatebreed, and I thought they were really awesome. And he said Cause of Death by Obituary. I haven't gotten a chance to pop this one on yet, but when I saw Obituary live, they were a fucking sick band. So I can't wait to hear the whole thing all the way through. Anyway, it's just a quick little video for you guys. I got more videos coming down the pipe. I got a video talking about one of my favorite movies of all time, but very underappreciated by the mainstream audience. It's gained a little bit of a cult following over the years, but for a while I remember saying that this particular movie was on my favorite movies list, and people would always give me a weird look or question it. And rewatching it as an adult, the movie that I'm talking about is much better than people give it credit for. It's usually just thrown aside as a goofball movie, but it was very good. I don't want to spoil what it is because I'm going to post a video probably on Wednesday, but talking about this movie, one of my favorite movies that people always gave me shit for having on my list, and I want to talk about it and explain why I think it's actually almost a masterpiece. It's not a masterpiece, almost a masterpiece. It's very, very enjoyable watch. So I'm going to be explaining why I love that movie on Wednesday, and in the meantime, just going to school, going to my classes, the first week of classes, and I'm really excited for it. If you guys are going to school, like I said, don't sweat it. Have a good time, It's good to get back learning, It's school. It shouldn't be a bad thing every year. So yeah, stay positive, get out there, do some stuff, and I'll see you real soon.